It's around Cairns in far north Queensland that we'll find this mammoth spider. It's a tarantula, and it's armed with an impressive set of fangs that strike and kill small lizards and frogs.
Stuart Douglas and Danny Reese collect tarantulas and extract their venom to treat bite victims.
Tarantulas sometimes called barking or bird-eating spiders, or even a whistling spider. This particular spider that we're looking for today, it's only found in this one little mountain range. It generally likes the more arid sort of places. This particular parcel of land is where they're found most often. It's not out to get you. A lot of people think that spiders are here solely to bite humans, but these spiders will do just about anything to keep out of your way.
This looks like a good little spot though. Look, there's a nice hole.
Yeah, it looks like.
Lots of grasshoppers too for them.
No, there'll be a big one here.
There's lots of these termite mounds too.
No, that's the food. Up on the tulip.
Yeah, it's a nice little spot here.
We're looking for a big circular hole. It shouldn't be too long before we actually find a number of holes. There's a huge colony here, maybe up to 100, 200 animals. At the moment, it's dry season, so they're all right down into their holes. Here we go, this one. There's a big one up there. Look at this one, Dan.
Oh, that's a beauty. And they're typical in the termite mound. So when the little babies hatch, they can all eat the termites. Nice big hole too, nice big open.
Looks good. It's a perfectly circle hole, and the tarantulas put bits of grass around there, camouflaged a bit. This spider here might produce up to anything from 150 to 200 spiderlings every year. If you look really closely, there's actually tripwires for little prey items to walk by. It's sent down through like a fishing line effect, and the spider will run up really quickly and grab its prey item. I'm going to remove the top 2 inches of the circle. That way, when I transfer her back into a tank at home, she'll actually adapt a lot better, because part of a burrow system, or the entrance to a burrow system, will be there. When you take a wild tarantula into captivity, there's a huge amount of stress on a wild-caught animal. That's the piece you want for the burrow system at home. It'll be hiding in the bottom of its burrow, just trying to hope that you don't dig it up. If it does bite you, there's no antivenin. 6 to 8 hour pain and nausea, vomiting. Everyone reacts differently to an envenomation. And because a lot of them haven't actually been tested, there could actually be the chance of coming across a novel toxin from one of our tarantulas, which someone could have an adverse reaction to and die. Yeah, well, being the dry season, it's an extremely hard time of year to dig tarantulas up. Actually, it's going straight down, and then at the end of their burrow, they have like a chamber, but she's got a beautiful burrow system. Underneath there is a really good place, because these tarantulas in the wild, a huge amount of animals like to eat them. Bandicoots, any mammal. They spend a lot of time actually trying to dig them up and eat them, because highly nutritious, about 87% protein, and the moisture that this animal contains is an extremely valuable thing for animals to be eaten. They're invertebrates, they've got no bones, so if I was to accidentally pierce her, she would bleed to death really fast.
The one there?
That's how big these spiders start life. That's probably about a week old. Here we go, here's Mama. But can you see her leg there, mate?
It's just a delicate part of backing her out. Here she comes.
Come on, baby. And there she is, and there's her fangs. Oh, this spider has fangs as large as most Australian land snakes. See? Real fine, narrow fangs, like a hypodermic syringe ready to inject venom. I've been bitten numerous times by these spiders. It's a really painful bite. It's kind of a shocking thing to watch a spider actually grasp into you and pull back and lever its fangs into them. It's an incredibly painful experience, yeah. You can see the beautiful coloration, almost a purple, with a black abdomen and, you know, this grey carapace. And it hasn't even tried to bite me. It's not really that aggressive. It's a huge misconception of this animal. This animal's more likely to do good by making drugs that'll help humanity through its venom than it will by hurting it. There's never been a recorded death of a tarantula anywhere in the world. This is Australian tarantulas that I caught out in the field today, and Basically, I'll be extracting the venom from it. I'll put the spider into a specially designed holding cradle, which has a vial at one end, and then the fangs are placed into there. And then with a mild electrical shock, I will get the venom to flow into the vial. Here we have the vials here of freeze-dried venom. This is an individual sample from one spider. And this will be on-sold to Australian pharmaceutical and research companies, as well as overseas companies. Well, this particular venom's never been tested anywhere in the world before. I'm doing the first field testings and extractions of Australian tarantulas. Well, hopefully from this one vial here, we'll make pharmaceutical drugs, because at Australian Tarantulas, we do believe that nature has the answers.